Hello and welcome to the third episode of the Idle PodThing. I'm Adam Hodge, President, as you already know. And once again, I can't get rid of him, really. I'm once again joined by...
Sam Strong, soon to be treasurer of the society.
Keeps going on about it.
I'm so excited for it. I'm thinking of maybe investing the company, because it is a company.
Yeah, oh yeah.
I think I'm just going to put all of our income just straight into cryptocurrency.
If you'd like to buy stocks in the Idle Playthings, go on totallylegalstocks.com.
/legitimate.
Exactly. And we've got a lovely Nigerian prince who can hook you up with some funding tips.
We don't know his name because any name would be offensive.
Exactly. Yeah. Brian Smithson?
Yes.
Yeah, that's it.
The Smithson's a recurring name.
Yeah. And we're joined by someone new here, Caitlin Millard.
I'm also the now treasurer for the Idle Playthings.
Being replaced. There's a bit of bad blood in the room.
There is, it's tense.
I mean, there's not. I did an awful job. I literally could not care less.
But we've rewarded her by making her vice president. She did a terrible job.
And that's how all politics goes.
But to be fair, I'll still do a better job than Max.
Speaking of Max,
he's not here today, unfortunately, because he's in A&E, accident and emergency. Because of his little leg trouble.
His leg trouble hopping over the wall.
It took him a week, but he got to accident and emergency. Yeah. He got there in the end.
That's what they say about A&E. Take some time.
Yeah, just think about it.
Yeah.
Well, let's start off with some uni news.
Yeah.
And it was the uni summer ball.
It was.
Did you go, Sam?
I missed it.
What were you up to instead?
What did I do? Unspeakable things.
So you were taking part in a Buddhist seminar.
I was in a sponsored silence.
A sponsored silence?
Yeah.
Wow. How much did you raise?
Well, I accidentally stubbed my toe.
Oh no!
Straight away, so I lost all the money.
And in about 2 weeks, you're going to go to A&E for it.
Hopefully,
lovely.
Hanging on by a thread.
Did you go, Caitlin?
Yeah, of course I did. I wanted to get wasted.
How was it? What went down at the summer ball?
I mean, it was great. There was a prosecco hippo in which we were told you'd be able to pour prosecco from. Turns out it was just a massive hippo, and the prosecco thing was on a bar next to it.
Oh right, there's just a hippo by the bar.
Yeah, there's just a big pink hippo that it was just such a waste of money.
That's underwhelming.
There was carnival rides in which people were puking off of. You know, your classic summer ball.
So was that underwhelming or?
That's fantastic.
Overwhelming.
So that was as you wanted it to be.
Oh yeah, definitely. Okay. But halfway through the night, I kind of went for a bit of a dark turn. I was kind of very sad and all alone. And an ex-playmate came up to me.
Plaything, not playmate, but it's just the name of the society she's vice president of. No big deal.
And went, oh my gosh, are you okay? And I was like, yeah. And he was like, you're not okay. And he was like, come with me, we'll have fun. And I ended up going with him to his friends at the front of this stage, dancing for a bit before his friends leave. And he just goes, I'm gonna get on the stage.
Oh.
And I'm like, no, man, you can't do that. There are performers on it right now. And he goes, I'm gonna get on the stage. And as soon as he got on the stage, he did a victory jump and was instantly tackled by a 6'4" drag queen.
Wow. That is a sight to behold.
I have a picture.
Oh wow!
For the audio podcast.
Oh, that is quite a sight. I love it because it's in it's like an action shot. It's all blurred. It's like some piece of impressionist art.
Yeah.
Is that like a lovely statement, isn't it?
It's a beautiful story.
He got kicked out straight afterwards, obviously to be expected, and then crawled back under the fence and tore his shirt on the way back in.
Now, I happen to know Mr. Maximilian Dennis Patrick Ponsonby. Was that the summer ball as well? You didn't have to run into him, did you?
I did, unfortunately.
Unlucky.
And I saw one of the most horrific sights I think I'll ever see in my lifetime. Bear in mind, I've seen a dead body.
Well, you've seen Max before.
I was waiting in the line for the Portaloos, which, bear in mind, you're waiting there a good half an hour.
Oh, absolutely.
It's horrible.
It's worth it.
It's worth it just for a seat.
It's worth it.
Nice, warm, gooey seat.
That people have definitely made intimate times on.
Made intimate times on
the new hit song from Bruno Mars.
That's the ad.
Time.
That's the advert for the Portaloos. Johnson's Portaloos for all your intimate times.
But yeah, as I was waiting for the intimate time to put through, I turned to my right and I saw Max with his arm around a girl's waist, and I was just like, oh, maybe I should go over and say hi. And as soon as I thought that, he started making out with her.
Wow.
The poor girl. I feel it was terrifying to see.
I would actually quite like to, because I'm quite skeptical of this. I'd quite like to know what Max said to the girl. When I don't know if we could kind of, I think you might have actually heard it. If we just have a quick reenactment here, if Max could just come up to the girl, we could, just so bring everyone alive in everyone's minds. So here we are. Welcome to the summer ball. Da, 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 da. Introducing Mr. Max Ponsonby.
You're right. As soon as you looked over to me, I was like, okay, I gotta try and now do some sort of form of Brummy accent. I gotta do like,
So you did like a skater boy.
Yeah, I just got incredibly stressed out. I was like, I wish you gave me the girl. At least
all right, let's switch it around.
Yeah.
Please welcome to the summer ball, because it's like Beauty and the Beast, Mr. Max Ponsonby.
Hiya, I'm Max.
That is unerringly accurate.
that is how Max.
And so the two lovers met for the first time.
You have tits, right?
Yeah. I do.
I have chlamydia.
Hang on a minute. That sounded like the ferret to me. Don't tell me the ferret put on another mask.
What can I say? I get about,
Wow.
Well, again.
Last time me and Max met, things didn't go well.
No, they didn't, ferret.
He disappeared somewhere and he left me wanting more. And I thought this time I'll sneak into the ball.
Yeah, take life into your own hands.
Yeah, chuck on a dress, and makeup,
You did look lovely at the summer ball.
Thank you so much. And my outfit was from a charity shop.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Which
all baby
charity?
clothes.
Which charity shop is that?
The one on Pulteney Street.
Oh, the RNLI one.
Yeah,
Yeah. Did it come with a life jacket?
it did, but that's just because it was raining a lot.
Okay. Lovely stuff.
And as a ferret, I get drunk quite quickly.
If you fall in a river.
Yeah, let's not make that joke.
Let's not do that one. This is the wrong city to do that.
Because I'm not going to go into that.
Wow.
And I pounced, as ferrets do.
I'll be honest, ferret. I know that you're saying that you want
My
to.
name's Megan.
Okay, I'm sorry, Megan. I thought Megan was the vole, but okay.
Oh, yeah.
Terrible memory, ferrets, don't they?
The characters are too complex.
Yeah. If I remember correctly, you've said lots of these crazy stories that you've done, and you've interacted with members of the Playthings. I think it might just be to get on this podcast. I think there might be nefarious reasons. You've been on 3 in a row, which, to be honest, to have a talking ferret on 3 podcasts in a row is either terrible broadcasting or not a coincidence.
I decline to answer. I think I have to go. There's some carrots. I think I eat carrots.
All right, ferret, go and discuss some philosophy
Yeah.
with someone else.
Archimedes.
I'm pretty sure that's mathematics, but
Well, that ferret's not very
that
smart,
ferret
is she?
is not. No.
Thinks Archimedes
Yeah.
is
I'm
a...
so glad I finally got
Achilles.
to meet her.
Yeah, it was an honour, right?
I
What a
feel like
character.
crying.
Mm.
She was so beautiful.
She kept the
Sight to
makeup off
behold.
on
And
summer
yes, she
ball.
made out with Max. He must
Right.
have some technique, that Ponsonby.
He's just such a ratty person.
Yeah.
No wonder he got with the ferret.
Exactly.
Vermin attracts vermin.
In case the girl hears this, I'm sure you're a very lovely girl.
Yeah, and if you're listening, Max, get well soon. You're a rat. So, people puking on rides, you said.
Yeah, from what I could tell.
What is like the worst ride for someone to be puking off? I mean, the Ferris wheel's pretty bad. I mean, that's rotating and it's from a great height.
What's the one where they're in the circular wall thing?
Water.
And they...
Oh,
No,
A
where
carousel.
no, they've got their back against it, and because of the G-force, they're being thrown.
They had that in the Bath Spa University.
No,
pool.
but
Right.
there weren't
Oh,
that
no,
many
no.
rides. To be fair,
I
there
know.
was only a Ferris wheel, one of the rides that there's like a row of
Right.
chairs and it goes round, and the
Yeah.
bumper cars.
The worst one has to be the teacups. Just slowly fill it up.
Oh.
Just go around.
Imagine doing that, like, if it was actually torrential rain and it wasn't covered.
Yeah.
Oh my
Like,
gosh!
Just,
Someone drowns in
Yeah.
a teacup.
or you get it spinning and all the water flies out of it. That'd be a beautiful sight to
There
behold.
would be.
That it actually got to such a speed that the water would just throw itself at people, and when it hit people, it would actually cut them.
Wow.
So people would have like
Horrendous.
cuts like
I didn't hear
Straight
about that in the
across.
news. That's brutal.
Yeah.
It's some kind of horrific torture device.
Yeah.
Imagine that, like you're a member of a terrorist organisation. You get led to Guantanamo Bay. You go into an empty room. And you're like, oh god, they got a water bottle. There's just the teacups. You're like, oh guys, you shouldn't have.
How much is it? £1?
Yeah.
50p.
Where have you put the bomb?
Isn't that the? Oh no, I thought that was the Jack in the Box theme. Like,
A theme song.
the Jack in the Box song. There's only one Jack in the Box song.
That's
Is
true.
there?
They never
And
expanded
it's Pop
it.
Goes the Weasel.
Oh.
Boom.
Oh. Yeah, but does it
Great
hit the
impression.
same tune at the same point every time? Because then you just know when it was going to jump out.
That's the whole point. It's the
Oh, I see.
anticipation that kills you.
Yeah. With a jacket of ice. Another way that they could do prisoners
Yeah.
at Guantanamo Bay. Guys, you shouldn't have bought me a present. It's under the Statue of Liberty. Boing.
Again, that's not the theme song of the Jack in the Box.
But if you were going to put a bomb anywhere, you'd put it under the Statue of Liberty, a landmark that's out at sea and away from
yeah,
anybody
but they can
else.
easily clear everyone away.
Yeah. We dropped down the rankings. There's a bit in uni news.
Yes.
Basketball
Did
University
we?
dropped 20 places, I think it was, down the... What do we think are the main reasons for this? Give me
Not
some.
enough
Wonky
podcasts.
Wednesdays.
Not enough podcasts, that's true. We're doing our bit.
Yeah.
Do you think it might be... Because I only heard this news since last week, and last week, Max called out the uni.
He did.
With me, actually. We called out the fact that the uni said they were getting rid of all plastic cups. Still got them in Starbucks.
Yeah.
Yeah. He called out Jeremy Irons. Jeremy Irons might have pulled out. That was keeping us up 20 places
Yeah,
on its
I
And
know.
own.
that
Irons
would
was
surprise
fun.
me. We looked up all the like people, like his job. We looked them all up. He is definitely one of the 3 coolest. Like some unis have like princes, but I'd rather have
If
Jeremy
you were
Irons.
starting your own university, who would you want in the Jeremy Irons, or which celebrity would you want to get like representing your uni?
It's a big question.
It is a big question.
I need to
isn't it?
think.
Jack
Okay.
Black,
Jack Black. Oh, that is a good
because
answer.
some of them are Americans. So.
But everyone would just think it was like School of Rock all the time. Everyone would
Exactly.
just break into song in every lesson.
Straight away, my head's going, right, I can't get Bear Grylls out of my head.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Like, Bear Grylls would just
Head of the
be-
Scouts.
He is head of the Scouts, so he's fairly busy. If not Bear Grylls...
I'd hate to know what they're serving in the
Does-
canteen.
I was
though.
about to say, does the Starbucks serve piss in a cup?
Poor Bear Grylls. I want to defend Bear Grylls here. All anyone says is he drinks piss, which he does, to be honest.
Haven't
But
we all?
there's more to him than that.
What do you mean?
Well, he drinks blood.
Yeah.
He eats poop. There's more to the man.
Yeah, you're
Come on.
right.
How would
Why
having
would he
Bear
have it?
Grylls? How would it affect your university?
I think everything would be outside.
Oh,
We'd have to build our own
Ooh.
lecture halls and then have a lecture in it.
that could be kind of fun, to be honest.
Yeah, but we'd have a lot more hours.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
We'd be there for a long time.
You would be never see your family.
Nah.
Well, actually, that's what happens in uni anyway. But that's my choice. I would
Accurate.
have Queen Elizabeth.
She's going to die tomorrow.
Oh my
You got some
God!
inside knowledge. Because he's going to kill her.
Someone's
Are you
going to listen
listening,
to this
FBI?
one day
Not
and she
FBI.
will literally die the day after someone's listened to this.
So
Oh,
you,
that's
are you
good. What?
thinking that
You're-
someone's going to listen to
Yeah,
this every
You're a
day?
bit confident there, Sam.
I will.
You will.
It's a requirement now.
just
Just this bit where I say it.
just to fulfill your own prophecy
Yeah.
and make it true. I think you'd get like, if the Queen's your person, you just get, you're the teacher's pet of the country. You get everything.
The whole point of the Queen is she has to be impartial.
We bring her an
Like,
apple
that's
every day.
the whole point of the
Oh, like she
Well,
is.
if
Queen. She is.
Adam's like uni primarily like taught politics, that would be interesting then, because then they could have more of an impartial view on politics.
Yeah, we could produce the next
So
generation
Adam-
of politicians.
Adam's going to run a politics university.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Adam can run a politics
Right,
uni.
do-
I'll run a PE uni, physical education uni.
And I'm going to run I think I'm pretty good at most subjects. Apparently not philosophy.
Not philosophy, definitely not philosophy. A ferret uni.
Yeah.
You're gonna start a ferret uni.
Everyone has to speak in the ferret voice.
Uh-huh. Let's do a lesson. Let's do a lesson. You're the tutor, and we'll be a couple of your
Yeah.
students.
At my uni.
Yeah, at your ferret uni. Teach us about ferrets.
Gotta just find the voice again.
You just got to find the voice. Oh, you don't mean you've got to find the voice. You mean you've got to find the ferret. That's what.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
mean.
sorry.
You've got to- yeah.
Sorry. I'll just whistle into the wind and the ferret shows up.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, here she comes.
Ferret. Like Close it.
Welcome to RFU.
Oh, thanks, Miss Ferret.
Welcome. The first lesson is philosophy.
Oh, my ferret.
No ferret jokes at this university. They are fundamentally offensive.
I'm sorry I made a joke. It's almost like I'm on a comedy podcast.
Well, I thought we... Yeah, you're right, actually. Take it back.
As usual, I'm going to be the star student.
Your little teacher's pet philosophy, then. So, I'd like to have existentialism.
Of course.
Are we existing?
We are both existing and not existing at the same time.
We are just voices in your head.
That would explain a lot.
We're all inside the mind of a ferret you're hooked up to a probe in the year 2045.
This got really terrifying really quick.
I'm the nice part of your conscience and she's the nasty part.
Oh, she sounds quite nice, actually.
You,
Oh,
you shouldn't get married to Maximilian Dennis Ponsonby.
oh,
You just ruined your life. And then kill yourself.
oh my god.
That would be much happier than marrying Max.
This feels like I'm on some incredibly weird trip. I'm so scared right now.
You shouldn't have eaten that button fluff Max produced from his pocket.
Oh no.
God knows what said it.
I think I'm gonna take a long shower. I've got to go.
You've got to go back into reality.
Wow. Did anyone else hear that?
Hey, what?
Okay, never mind then.
Oh,
Wow.
You're looking kind of peaky. I hope everything's all right.
I think I just had a moment where, wow. That was
Okay.
something else.
Well, if it's feeling bad, in 2 or 3 weeks, go to A&E about it.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
do.
I mean, it was weird that he just blanked out for like an hour.
Mm.
I was gone for an
Oh, that's
hour.
strange.
Yeah.
You were, yeah. We
Wow.
just went and talked to Bear Grylls about being a new Chancellor,
Oh, yeah.
placing
Yeah.
Is he down
replacing
for it?
Irons. He is, yeah.
That's good for me. That's what I asked
Oh,
for.
I went to Starbucks and got you a cup of piss.
It's in a plastic cup.
Yeah. Oh, that's the real bad thing about it.
Yeah.
I'd have drunk it if it's in ceramic.
Let's go on to local news. Sam, what have you got for us this week?
I got so many things happening. I'll quickfire. Should I quickfire?
Yeah, quick fire. Some of them off. Just read them off.
Super Dry shutdown. What's that about?
Super dry.
The Super Dry store in Bath
What's
closed.
super dry?
Clothes shop in
Oh,
South.
they do the coats.
They do all sorts actually.
It wasn't the most imaginative name for a coat, was it?
Super Dry.
Well, super dry.
Mate, would they start? I don't know.
Wait, that's not the dry cleaners.
That's very dry.
That's very dry.
Then next door.
Yeah.
I think that's why they shut down actually.
And then there's the laundrette, which is not dry at all. No.
The opposite of dry,
Yeah.
in fact.
That's a boring story, but the real great story I read
Mm-hmm.
was Somerset Live, the main source of news.
Of
from Bath,
course.
did an incredible article on the bins of Bath.
Oh, wow.
You
the
know
different bins.
The just focusing on one actually.
Oh,
The big belly bins with the solar panels on top.
I don't know these bins. Tell me more.
You must do. They're in Kingsmead Square.
Okay.
You have to, and they're near spoons.
Okay, sounds
Yeah.
like a great day
Oh,
out.
yeah.
If anyone's
Yeah.
looking for something to do in Bath, go and see
Go
the
spot
bins.
them all. Take a picture
Yeah.
next to them all. I found they're incredible. They compact down, squish the rubbish down. So
Mhm.
that means they
Like
have
Wally.
to be. Yeah,
Yeah.
that means they have to be emptied 8 times less. I'm just lifting facts here. I'm
Mhm.
genuinely interested. There's no
Yeah.
comedy here.
Yeah.
But the main thing is that they email the government, the council, when they're full,
Oh.
which therefore means they have an email
Yeah,
address,
bro.
and so you can email the bins if you could
Wow.
find the email addresses.
If you could ask a bin anything, Caitlin, what would you ask it?
Well, since it is rather similar to me, because I am trash, I'd probably ask it on a date, because it's about the closest thing I'm going to
that'd
get
be
to a
lovely.
date.
Where'd you take a bin on a date?
Well, they're
Well, I
very
mean, it's by
stationary objects.
spoons, so I
Yeah.
guess I'll just go in
Yeah,
spoons,
just
get
take
a
it into
picture, and then bring the picture back out.
Just chuck it down.
Yeah, exactly. I bet it could down more than me.
You'd get a drunk email from a bin.
I had a great time last night.
It is now my sole mission to find the email addresses of these bins.
Oh, okay.
Like, doesn't that? I don't know why, but I would love to just start sending them.
What
love
do you think it
letters.
is, like binnyboy69@gmail.com or something like that?
Yeah.
What about if a bin gets a bit of murder evidence put in it? So someone kills someone, throws a knife in a bin, that bin can then like become like a detective or something.
The bin
Or
becomes
You
sentient.
could like really annoy the council by filling up the bins.
Yeah, they just get loads of emails. Yeah. Oh my
Spam.
god, Benny Boy 69.
It's full again.
Lots of stuff.
We just emptied them this morning.
Yeah.
And when they open it, it's just something that can't be compressed, like
Yeah.
cement.
Yeah, just fill it with cement.
Oh,
Now Max Ponsonby gets too drunk and goes in the bin one
Yeah,
night.
yeah. I think you could compress Max. What noise would Max make?
But-
Yeah, just yeah.
A bit higher pitched.
Yeah. Oh, you could fill a bin with gone off spam, and you'd literally be getting spam from a bin.
why does it have to be gone off?
Because then it's harder, I think.
I would imagine spam gets softer,
Oh.
if anything.
Let's test this out.
Yeah.
If anyone out there wants to try it out, I know you all want to love. You're gonna love getting spam to go off.
Does anyone have any spam in the back
Yeah.
of their cupboard?
Is anybody a lumberjack in Canada and has some cupboards full of spam?
Never had spam.
I think I've had it
It's
once. It's
gross.
I
gross.
thought
Yeah.
I would love it.
I hate
Yeah, you're the
it.
kind of guy. If you're the kind of guy who gets all of his clothes and stuff secondhand,
Yeah.
you'd get meat. Well, basically, spam's meat secondhand.
Yeah.
It's all the stuff they didn't want, and then
I mean, do you like pate?
I really
He'll
love
like
pate.
spam.
yeah.
I really love pate.
I bet you really love foie gras. You're unethical.
I haven't had it.
Oh, I bet he'd love it.
What is it?
It's when they get like a goose and they basically force feed it. They get stick with stuff and they force feed it down its throat.
That's yeah.
That's not funny.
Not at all.
No, thanks for asking about it, Caitlin. Honestly,
I
Oh,
regret
look.
but
it.
anyway,
really young.
it is awful. But Sam would love it.
Yeah.
Now, this is a time when we normally do Max's story, but obviously he isn't here. But in recent weeks, we've been calling out people. So we thought, seeing as he's not here, let's call him out for something.
Let's do it.
Caitlin, if you'd like to do the honours, let's call out Max Ponsonby. Actually, we normally have a theme song, don't we?
Yeah.
You've done the theme song, I've done the theme song. Caitlin, would you like to do a theme song for calling out Maximilian Dennis Patrick Ponsonby?
I'm good, thanks.
5, 6,
7, 8. Max, awesome.
Wow.
Good work. Me and
Great
Caitlin did a little
job.
duet there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was.
The microphone picked that all up, right?
Yeah.
When she did that falsetto and then dropped it low and in that little Whitney Houston.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She did that riff.
Oh, yeah.
We got it all.
Awesome.
Cool.
Okay, Caitlin, take it away. Why are we calling up Max?
Well, when we first met Max,
Mm.
he told us about his nickname and how that nickname came about. He was known as Naked Max.
Naked Max, absolutely.
Now, he told us that the reason why he was known as Naked Max was that during his first week here at Bath Spa, he was taking a shower, and because his shower was right next to the kitchen, his housemates accidentally all saw him naked at the same time.
Yes, what I heard was that he went into the shower and he's doing his usual business. I don't know what Max uses to clean himself, some kind of like
Probably-
cheese grater or something.
I was
gonna
The
say-
stuff off him.
The inside of a tin of baked beans.
You mean the baked
Sounds
beans?
about right.
That's
The
what's
baked
the
beans
inside
is
of
his
a tin of baked
soap.
beans. Mum, can we eat the inside of a can of sweet corn tonight? You mean the sweet corn? Yes, I do actually.
One time my mum fed me the tin as well. So since then we had to be specific.
But never the inside of a tin of spam.
No, not yet.
Sad
Not
times.
yet, I love that.
And he was showering away, and he what was happening? He burst out of the bathroom or something.
Yeah, to find himself in the kitchen.
Oh no, I know what it was.
No?
I know what it was. Here we go. What happened was that Max got, for some reason, first day at uni, he decides to go to the bathroom in just a towel, like not take any clothes with him, just a towel. On the odd chance, Beyonce's walking by and he's like, "Oop, I dropped it." What do you think? I imagine that's what's
harassment.
going through his head. Yeah. Max was in the towel and he went into the shower and there was a girl in the shower.
Oh.
Now he says that he didn't know
yeah.
this and he just went in, which I find it hard to believe about Max. He goes in and she goes, "Ah,
Yeah.
what are you doing?" Or
Is
something
it
like
the
that.
ferret?
It was a ferret girl, and Max went, "Ah!"
This
and
is
he,
why she knows what he's got and she likes what he's
Oh.
got.
yeah, he jumped back from the door drops the towel in the process.
Right.
Yeah.
Doesn't realise that at the end of the corridor is the kitchen door with all his new housemates sitting around a table, and there's a glass panel in the door,
Yeah.
and they all saw him naked.
Wow. Apart from the girl in the shower, ironically.
Now, here's the truth of what actually
I thought that was
happened.
the truth.
No. 3 weeks after this, I get drunk with his housemate in the SU, and
been
she
the
told
hero.
me the real story.
Here we go.
Can I get a drum roll, please? The real reason he is nicknamed Naked Max.
This is the real reason. Don't you know?
I get a bit carried away with instruments, I'm sorry.
Okay, the truth is,
Yep.
he likes to walk around naked a lot.
Oh! The introduction was longer than the
Yeah.
explanation.
That was the entire reason he was called Naked Max, and he made up this huge convoluted story.
All of that was a lie.
Yeah.
It's just because he wanted to go out naked. Wow.
Wow.
He just walks around his house naked.
That's unbelievable, actually.
No, it's very believable, actually.
It's Max.
You're right. I don't know why I
Why
said
does
that.
he do that? Why is it part of his psyche that that's what he does?
I thought...
Fair enough. If you were home alone, not at home.
No, I don't just walk around naked when I'm home alone
I
either.
know that's a common thing, but I'm
People
with
can
Adam
do
here.
that.
I don't
People
do
can
that. It makes me
right.
What's it
uncomfortable.
called? Nudists.
Yeah.
Oh,
a
yeah,
thing
but
that
they're not
exists.
just walking around their home alone. They're going out in the world naked.
Alright, Max might be building up for that. I don't know why I'm on Max's
I
side
hope he
here.
doesn't do it at Sainsbury's, because I need to get my weekly shopping.
You nearly said daily shop.
I am quite fat, so daily shopping is a bit more accurate.
I was gonna say, we're like,
Me and
this
Emma-
is 2019. We can't risk it.
Okay, what jokes? No, this one's off limits.
So back to Max's body. What a hideous thing. Exposing it to the world.
Oh,
Yes.
God.
Yeah. Well, I never knew this, but I'm guessing. So probably he walked to the shower naked without a towel,
Yeah, he must have
Yeah.
been.
and then
Honestly,
But it happened frequently. It wasn't just one time. He just liked to do it frequently.
did he? But like, is he chancing it? Like, no one will notice. Does he? Like,
Well, clearly his housemates noticed because his nickname within the first week became Naked Max.
Yeah.
so was he doing it on purpose? Like he's trying to show off.
is he trying
that
to show
little
off?
rodent
Is
body.
he trying to empower himself?
That's true.
2019
Oh, we didn't think
was-
about
I
that.
guess it's 2017 back then.
There might be something quite sweet there that
Yeah.
he's actually like, I can walk around in my own skin and feel comfortable.
Yeah.
Nah, he was trying to get with his female housemates. Unfortunately for him, they were both lesbians.
he still doesn't know it, and he's probably still trying.
Yeah.
Oh, that's golden. On the subject of nicknames,
Yes.
what were you guys' nicknames?
The only
Past
one
what
that's
you've
ever
been
really
doing?
hurt me is
Yeah.
cheese string.
I get that. Lanky and yellow.
Lanky, yeah, yellow.
You had jaundice at the time. It was a bit mean, really.
And I had a Simpsons t-shirt on. No, like at tennis, I used to play tennis, and I was called cheese string. Everyone called me cheese string. It really hurt my feelings. And the one girl that started it, I was like, I need to get her back somehow. And so one time I finally built myself up, and I called her a rat. And then everyone was like,
That's your retaliation.
you can't call her a rat. Yeah, like, that's too far. You can't call her a rat.
What were you kidding?
I was known in my secondary school as Mushroom Girl, and it actually got to the point that it was such a big thing in year 7 and 8. I turned around to one of my sixth form friends, and I was just like, so years later I went, I used to hate being the Mushroom Girl, and she just looked at me and went, you were the Mushroom Girl?
What's the explanation here? Because that's incredible.
Because I had a mushroom haircut.
Oh,
That was literally it.
It always is. It's always like really small, isn't it?
yeah.
That was literally it, but it became such a huge thing for my entire year group that even like people that I weren't friends with or knew in the classes back then would come up to me later on and be like, "Wait, you were her?"
Wow.
It's like being famous.
Yeah.
Similar story, and I just remembered this. So, in February last year, I've got a bucket list of all things I want to do, and they're not normal things.
Start university with Bear Grylls.
They're very obscure. This one
Drink
was
my
get
own
a bowl
piss.
cut.
Oh no.
So at the February last year, we put a bowl on my head. We gave me a bowl cut,
Uh-huh.
and so then for a couple months I had a bowl cut, and like people, all my
But it was only like a ramekin, so it was a tiny little cut around the top.
that would have been really funny.
Yeah,
It was a
the
decent
opposite of a
size. It was
bald
just
patch.
above my ears. And it went all the way around, and it looked all right. It looked kind of weird, and I was sort of a couple times I got recognised because of people put like pictures up of me, and so I was in Fame once, and this guy was like, "Yo, you're the bowl cut guy," and I took a selfie with him.
Aww.
Wow,
there
that's
you
a
go.
one shot of fame.
There you
Actually, on the subject of people called Mushroom, this is a really horrific story. But there's a guy at my secondary school, and everyone called him Mushroom because whenever he heard the word mushroom, he'd have a fit. So
Oh
they just
my
gave it to him as a
gosh.
nickname. So everyone would go like, "Oh, hey, you must be Mushroom," and then he would have a fit.
Wow,
Which is like some serial killer stuff.
that's
like
horrific. I
It is.
can't even laugh at that.
Anyway, going on to my past nickname.
Going
I've
back
had
to
I've
the
had many
comedy.
actually.
They call me Mushroom Killer.
I've been A-Dog is a classic.
Yeah.
Adamo, A-Man.
Oh, love it.
Hojay! That's the PE teacher. They just take your name and put E at the end.
I'm
Yeah.
90% sure you haven't been called any of
I
these.
have
Yeah,
so
I don't
forgotten.
believe any of
Oh, I was quite the man on the street back in the day, peeps. I was the most memorable one is I went on a school trip to Italy, and I was stuck in a room with 3 other guys, and one.
Nightmare for some, dream for some others.
And I
Where is
got-
this going, Adam?
We got like there was someone knocking on the wall,
Is that a knock?
and we were. Ow, it really hurts. My so bony knuckles. We got a knock on the door, and then someone slid something under the door, and there was a little note. And it said, "Hi, we're 3 girls. We're in the room next door.
Oh.
Who are you guys? What's your story?" And exactly, we're like, "Oh, we're 15 in the prime of our dating days," and so we were like, "Right, we've got to think about this now. We've got to carefully craft it like
This
a
is
piece of
amazing.
like a piece of Wordsworth or something."
Yeah.
So they'd all given themselves nicknames. So one was like the one with the boyfriend, the one without the boyfriend. It was clear what they were trying to get at.
Yeah.
And
What was the third one? Make it up. Come
I
on.
think it was something like bitch girl or something. Anyway, so we're all
Didn't
like,
expect that.
we've got our nicknames, right?
Yeah, you have to.
So the first guy's called Alex, and he's quite short and he's got really long hair. He's
Yeah.
quite muscly. So he was caveman,
Yeah.
right? Which
Fits
I think
so
quite
well.
primal.
Yeah.
You know, it could get the ladies going. You never know, right? The next
Gets me
guy.
going. Fuck, that's weird. You're 15.
Oh no.
Guys, it really gets me going. My sort of voice is breaking. Anyway, the next one, he had really big feet, so he was Bigfoot. Of course, we know
Yeah.
what that suggests. It's a good name.
Yeah,
Right.
big socks.
Harder to buy shoes.
Yeah, exactly. The other guy, he was half Russian, so he was called the Russian, which I think that sounds cool. It's like
Yeah.
some kind of spy or something. Russian.
Very cool.
And I was like, oh, guys, what can my name be? And one of them said, oh, you really remind me of my granddad because you always wear jumpers. And so it was the caveman, Bigfoot, the Russian, and Granddad. That was my nickname, Granddad.
That is the only
Granddad.
nickname you said that I actually
Yeah, we didn't hear back from those
believe.
girls, to be honest.
Gutted. I wonder if they put that under every door.
Yeah. Because,
That's pretty crafty from those girls. That's
it
really
is
funny.
One of the guys promised his parents he'd bring Parmesan cheese back from Italy. They were like, bring us a chunk of Parmesan cheese in your luggage. So he bought it, but he bought it like 3 days before we had to go.
Oh
And there wasn't
no.
a fridge in the room, so we just left it on the balcony.
Oh,
It's like a
Aw.
refrigerator.
Did it
You
get
know, in those
nicked?
cold Italian nights.
famously,
Yeah, and he took it
Venice
back.
is cold.
Oh, I wish we wrap this up then. We did Taskmaster not long ago. That's going to be on YouTube soon.
Yep.
Follow us on social media. Listen to the podcast, like whatever. You want to join the Idle Playthings? Come to the Freshers Fair next year.
Yeah.
We'll do a special podcast, I think we should, for Freshers.
Should we?
Next year, yeah.
Well, at the Freshers Fair.
Oh, we could do it.
Background noise.
Interview all
Oh,
the
great.
societies. And we'll see you then.
Yeah. Have a good one.
Bye.
You want me to stop?
Yes.